ازيكم يا جدعان، عاملين ايه؟ طبعا يا جدعان النهارده هنلعب لعبه اساسين كريد 3. طبعا يا جدعان اتوقع اللعبه ديت يعرف ان هي حرفيا من اجمد العاب القصص، وبالذات بقى اساسين كريد 3 دي بقى اجمد جزء اصلا نزل في اساسين كريد. انا عارف ان انا بطبل بس صدقني حرفيا يعني هي فعلا من اجمد اللعب. وبس يا جدعان عشان ما تقولش عليك هات لك حاجه تشربها عشان الفيديو هيكون ممتع. بس صلي على النبي عليه افضل الصلاه والسلام. تدعي لاخواننا في فلسطين وبس. خليك مع الفيديو. طيب اول حاجه بقى عايزين نعملها نعمل ستارت نيو جيم. افتح يا ابني جيم جديد يا ابني. طيب خلينا نمسح هنا ديت ونكتب ديجلوس. تمام. اسم القناه يا جدعان، اسم القناة عزيز عليا. بس يلا بينا نخش. هو بالمناسبة خلي الفيديو بتاع الترجمة دوت عشان تعرف تسمع، عشان أغلبية الكلام بيكون إنجليزي.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be when it does. They've been guiding us in a fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization.
انا عايز حتى اوقف البتاع عشان اعرف انزل اصلي، بس المشكله بقى ان القصه بتتم. طب خليكم مع القصه عشان ما حدش.
This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
بس كده هي ديت عشان
We're here.
بص انا لو ضغطت هو على البتاع عشان يكسر ما يكسرش والله. هو بالظبط هخلص اول حته وهتلاقيه هيفتح، بس دلوقتي والله مش راضي. انا بتك اهو مش راضي. استمتع بس.
Let's go.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
والله جامد يا جدعان. ايه رايكم تقولوا لي؟ طيب لا بجد والله حتى الان متعه.
I think we're here.
Key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir? Here we go again.
Des, we'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
هات يا بابا، احنا عايزين احنا الحاجات دي.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. Run your way through this little obstacle course.
رايح فين يا اسطى؟ ماشي اجري. والله يا جدعان ايزي.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
ازيك عامل ايه؟ تمام؟ ماشي تعال. ماشي. المفروض خلي بالك حاجة تانية تحصل خالص بس خلصها. ازيك عامل ايه؟ تعال.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
ايوه ماشي. هو ليه البتاع بيتلف جامد كده يا جدعان؟ يلا نط هنا. ايوه في واحدة هنا برضه. لا لا انت رايح فين يا صاحبي؟ يا صاحبي رايح ماشي. نط هنا بقى. ايوه ماشي ماشي. طبابة ماشي. لا لا فين؟ يا صاحبي انت رايح فين بس؟ لا ما تقوليش نهاية. واحدة كده في واحدة كده. اطلع فوق متحزقش. لا خلاص بقى اقف هنا بقى. اقف بالراحة. يطلع هنا بقى. هوب هوب ماشي.
Synchronization levels look good now. You should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
طبعا يا جدعان انا احمد الاديتور. طبعا يا جدعان في مشكله في الصوت يعني سامحوني بقى. كمل الفيديو. بس انا بقرب صح والله انا بحس كده ولا ايه يا جدعان؟
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Lasst euch heute was raging another war beeinflussen.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
A lawyer is an employment, so is mine. Like me too, he has double capacity. Both against roads and
بيوريك ان هو دوت الهدف.
protected and carriage seats.
تعال بقى صاحبي عشان
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy that
I already have.
Tom Gates is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book
هاتوا الجزمة ده من
for
أفضل.
Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation. So I can get more
1,000 pardons. My apologies. So sorry.
And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, leave her 12 months longer. I love to let women skate. A good sportsman always lets the end part of his life. It's the breed the game depends on. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the dead women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. It was to her I was obliged to find education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young.
Thine observation is right. We in the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions missing.
Sir, that wall at set word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes to feel the matters so as not bring wrong.
As the wench is very active and industrious, they satisfy the arms of the evidence.
Okay, sir, you sound guilty.
A lazy
تعرف إن هي حاجة
When I took the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not bend his hand. This is definitely without reprieve. I made vegetables for Tom Gag. £40.
يقول لك ليفت بس كده ايزي ايزي يلا اوضع كل دوت ما خدوش بالهم من نفسي.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little dodge courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
كده
Jeremy's really burning towards tonight. He's a
But all away. But 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in a
He learned his craft from the Spaniards.
Now I time to look about me for a piece of
Colonies back then as anybody's guess.
against succession. I ain't a lazy rogue.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Carl,
مش أي
please!
حاجة يا جماعة صح بس خلاص.
That man there! Seize him!
يا نهار اسود.
Man was killed!
مالك دعوة احنا بص احنا غلطنا.
I swear it! Search him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon. Did you notice anyone suspicious coming from this machine? Please! Patience, please! Let us through!
He can't find. Order! We must have order! Peace, friends, there is no danger! Order! We must have order!
وسع الطريق يا ابني.
It happened right now.
What are those men doing?
I'm scared where it's safe.
انا ليه بقول اسم حد بس عليه.
Move! Peace, friends, there is no danger! Imbecile!
خش هتجيب. اركب يا باشا.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key, and if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that to be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. Still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fair your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Fresh air might do me good.
وبس يا جدعان هنوقف لغاية هنا عشان ما يكونش الفيديو طويل وبس بقى. اتوقع الفيديو كان من اجمد الفيديوهات الرايقة، ولو انبسطت من الفيديو بقى متنسانيش بقى باللايك والاشتراك، ويقول لي رأيك في الكومنتات، ومع السلامة.